Before we dive in, don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get into the mystery together. Some stories are too dark to stay fiction, they bleed into real life. The Crow is one of those stories, a comic born from tragedy, shadowed by real-life horror, fatal accidents, mysterious deaths, productions falling apart. The shadow of the Crow looms large. We're not just talking about a movie anymore, we're talking about a legend. Let's begin. March 31st, 1993, a date that changed Hollywood forever. Brandon Lee was filming The Crow, playing Eric Draven, a man brought back from the dead. During a scene, a prop gun fired. Brandon fell but didn't get up. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital, but it was too late. The news sent shockwaves through Hollywood and the world. The film gained a legend Hollywood would never forget. How does a prop gun loaded with blanks become deadly? It was a chain of small mistakes that led to tragedy. The .44 Magnum was a real gun, not a replica, common in Hollywood for authenticity. Weeks earlier, dummy rounds were used for a close-up. These look real but can't be fired. One dummy round's bullet tip got stuck in the barrel, unnoticed. For Brandon's scene, the gun was loaded with blanks, no projectile, just noise and flash. But when Massey pulled the trigger, the blank's force propelled the hidden bullet tip out like a real round. Brandon was fatally wounded. The investigation found gross negligence. The firearms specialist had been sent home to save money, and no one else checked the gun. A simple safety check could have saved a life. The gun wasn't cursed, it was mishandled. A series of preventable oversights led to an unthinkable tragedy. The lesson: safety on set is never optional. The Crow's darkness began with human error, and the consequences were devastating. Brandon Lee's death echoed a tragedy from the past, his father Bruce Lee's mysterious death at 32. Bruce died suddenly in 1973, just as he reached global fame. Officially it was a cerebral edema, but rumors of assassination and curses swirled. A legend grew. A demon haunted the Lee family, claiming the firstborn male of each generation. Bruce reportedly named his son Brandon to trick the demon. After Brandon's death, the myth gained new power. Both father and son died young at the height of their careers while working on films that would become their legacies. Enter the Dragon made Bruce a legend. The Crow made Brandon a gothic icon. Neither lived to see their greatest success. The idea of a family curse added a mystical layer to the Crow's tragedy. For many, Brandon's death didn't just create the Crow curse, it confirmed the Lee family curse. Two legends, forever intertwined. Michael Massey, the actor who fired the fatal shot, became an unwilling participant in a nightmare. Traumatized, he quit acting for over a year and never watched The Crow. Though he returned to acting, the shadow of that day never left him. The Crow's curse, for some, never let him go. The darkness didn't stop with Brandon Lee. Others connected to the Crow franchise have faced misfortune, fueling the legend of the curse. Jay Bennett, musician and owner of a studio used for the Crow's post-production, died of an accidental overdose in 2009. Daryl Ferrucci, a stuntman from the Crow Wicked Prayer, was seriously injured in a later stunt gone wrong. Even bizarre coincidences, like the murder of a UK woman named Sarah Connor by a man named James O'Connor, eerily similar to Crow creator James O'Barr, add to the myth. The list of tragedies and strange links keeps growing. For believers, every new misfortune is another piece of the puzzle. The Crow's shadow stretches far beyond one film. It's a trail of accidents, deaths, and disasters that refuses to fade. The curse, real or not, has become part of Hollywood lore. Each new tragedy keeps the legend alive. The story's darkness seems to echo in real life, and the myth only grows. The Crow's curse is more than a story, it's a legacy. After Brandon Lee's death, the producers finished The Crow as a tribute. The film's success demanded a sequel, but the curse seemed to return. The Crow City of Angels was plagued by accidents and misfortune. Crew whispered the set was haunted, the number of on-set incidents was alarming. A stuntman fell through a roof and broke several ribs, halting production. Another crew member suffered a freak accident, a screwdriver pierced his hand. A mysterious fire destroyed a key set piece. Anxiety and superstition grew among the cast and crew. The film was completed, but it flopped critically and commercially. Many felt the series should have ended with Brandon Lee. The troubled production was a warning. Some stories are best left alone. The curse wasn't a one-time event, it followed the franchise. Every attempt to continue the story seemed doomed. The shadow of the crow grew longer, and the legend deepened. Despite tragedy, Hollywood couldn't leave the crow alone. The story was too powerful, the character too iconic. For years, producers tried to reboot the franchise, every attempt plagued by problems. Actor Jason Momoa was cast as Eric Draven in 2016, with director Corin Hardy attached. Weeks before filming, both walked away. Creative and financial disputes killed the project. Other stars, Bradley Cooper, Luke Evans, Jack Houston, were all attached at different times, only to see the project collapse. Directors quit, studios went bankrupt, funding vanished. The Crow became infamous for development hell. In 2024, a new reboot starring Bill Skarsgård was finally completed, but even it hasn't escaped the curse. Fans are skeptical, controversy surrounds the project, and the shadow of Brandon Lee looms large. The first trailer was met with criticism. The film struggles to find its footing, haunted by decades of tragedy. No matter who tries to tell this story, they must face the legend. The Crow curse is far from over. The story refuses to rest, and the darkness lingers. Is it a curse, or just tragic coincidence? Brandon Lee's death was a horrific accident, but the pattern is chilling. Eerie parallels, on-set accidents, and failed reboots. The Crow's legacy is undeniable. A tragic monument where fiction and reality blur, and some shadows never truly fade. What do you think, curse or coincidence? Share your theories about the Crow curse in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more haunting Hollywood mysteries.